What's up, guys? It's me, Big T. Well, that was easy. So here's the deal. This is why we test every day. I know you guys just think we're brand new every day, but we're actually testing every day. And we just learned something very important. We actually uploaded a new lobby that we were very excited to share with you. And there turns out there was an issue with that lobby. So it screwed everything up, right? We figured it out, and then we put the new lobby back in again because we still wanted to show it to you. And that was when we figured out, after it screwed up the second time, that there was an issue. See? So there is something to be learned each and every day. But all that being said, that's why we threw the wine one in there, because what goes better with pizza, but a little bit of wine, or as Tammy says, what goes better with wine, but a little bit of pizza. Yeah, so welcome to this super tasty pepperoni cheese infused edition of Linker Trivia. I am so excited you're here. We have a ton of trivia all about God's best gift to mankind, pizza. Before we get started, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Linker, for giving us a $25 Domino's gift card. I mean, I think that's somewhat befitting. So be the quickest to answer all 5 questions, and you will be the new owner of Dinner on Us. And remember, of course, if you miss a question, don't freak out. It's not like you're testing a live app. Whatever. For the price of a slice of pie, you can buy right back in and keep playing, right? Using the second chance button. So let's get started. Let's get warmed up a bit and go back to the beginning of pizza history. For Q1, modern pizza was invented in which country? Was it France, Italy, or Turkey? Turkey known for their pizza? I don't know. This one is a tough one, or is it? The citizens of this town, of this country, required some inexpensive meals to keep the economic wheels turning. Street vendors churned out the cheap flatbread style food that eventually became known, what we know today as pizza, of course. And that place was, of course, Italy. See, I think everybody knew that one. All right, okay, that was a gimme. I see. I like it. Specifically, it was invented in Naples, which was known for its throng of working class people who just needed a quick meal for cheap. So, moving on. One of the most popular pizzas in the world, the margherita, was named after the Queen of Italy at the time, Margherita Savoy. For Q2, which ingredient is not present on the typical margherita pizza? Is it mozzarella cheese, basil, or capicola? This is an interesting one. Starting to get a little hungry. The margherita is a classic Italian staple that dates back to the 1800s. Any Neapolitan pizza worth their salt has this on their menu. It's made of dough, obviously, San Marzano tomatoes, mozzarella, basil, salt, extra virgin olive oil, but not capicola. Come on, people. Know your pizza. This is an important piece of history here. Look at that. 7 correct, 1 incorrect. Capicola, also known as prosciutto, is the cured meat, not unlike pepperoni. That's very popular in Italy. You may know it as gabagool? Gabagool? I don't know how to say that. And so does Tony Soprano. So I should watch a couple of those shows to figure out how to say it. Pizza in the U.S. is a divisive subject. That's because each region of the country sort of does it a little bit differently. And while it's still pizza at the end of the day, everyone has their favorite. For Q3, which city is known for its deep dish style pizza? Is it New York City, Boston, or Chicago? Which one is it? The deep dish. Looking for the deep dish here. While it's certainly not for everyone, deep dish pizza certainly has a loyal following. It's a hearty dish that one can easily compare to lasagna, and good luck eating it with your hands. These things need a knife and a fork. And that city, of course, that we are talking about is Chicago. Chicago. 6 of you correct and 1 incorrect. All right, we're whittling it down just a little at a time. New York and Italian pursuits would hardly call it a pizza, but Chicagoans can't seem to get enough of it. It's pretty good, I have to say. If you're ever been to New York, you've been to Ray's Pizza, one of the most famous in the city. But which one? There are so many Ray's Pizzas in the city. Which one is the real Ray's? You've got Famous Ray's, Ray's Original, Ray's Famous Original, and it goes on and on. But the very first Ray's Pizza was opened up on Prince Street in 1959. For Q4, what was the name of the founder of the very first Ray's Pizza? Was it Ray, Ralph, or Gary? Oh, look at you trying to Google this one. That's not that quick. You got to be quick. Remember, this is Q4. While the original Ray's Pizza shuttered its doors in the year 2011, Prince Street Pizza, which opened up in its place, is widely regarded as the best place to get pizza in New York. Of course, this is not met without heated debate. The original founder was not Ray. His name was Ralph. Interestingly enough. Oh, look at that. That was a savage question. 66% of you got that one wrong, which is easy to do. There are 49 pizzerias in New York that have Ray's in their name. 49 in one city. But they're all New York pizza, so they're all probably pretty good. Is there anything more peaceful than knowing you've got a hot pizza on the way to your place? No. Now imagine you have a pizza on the way to your spaceship. That was the case for a handful of astronauts in 2001. For your last question, which restaurant's pizza was the first to be eaten in space? Was it Papa John's, Pizza Hut, or Little Caesars? Pizza. Space has a first for everything, and pizza is certainly not immune. One pizza chain thought it would be fun to make some vacuum-sealed pizza and ship them off to space to be eaten on the International Space Station. It was a rigorous process that involved a lot of science, food science that is, and probably not worth the time and effort. But the restaurant, nevertheless, was Pizza Hut. Oh, shoot. Hey, this hasn't actually happened in a while where everyone got the last one wrong. So that means we do not have one winner, which means I will be eating Domino's pizza for dinner tonight, right? At least $25 of it by myself. Well, that's it for our pizza game today. I don't know about you, but I'm officially hungry and ready to eat. I want to give a big thank you to everyone for participating, even including our issues that we've had in the beginning. God bless you. We appreciate your support as always. Don't forget to subscribe to my event feed to stay up to date on our upcoming events and get reminders when it's time to play. Join us again right here tomorrow for another chance to win awesome prizes. And remember, you are all winners in my book. Cheers, y'all. Have a good night.